Okay, so today I have to pick my dry cleaning. I need to... Oh hey, didn't see you there! Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red Hardcore Nuzlocke. Last video, we finally beat Koga, moved on to the 6th gym, but before we defeat Sabrina and her psychic types, we need to do two things first. First of all, we need to defeat Silph's or what is Silph's company? I don't know, Silph company. For one simple reason, to get rid of Team Rocket and their grunts, like this guy over here, who won't let me get inside the gym. The second thing, which ironically will be the first thing I will do this video, is getting my rematch. That's right, I'm going back to the place where the second massacre, actually, I'm forgetting about Nugget Bridge, the second massacre, Fighting Dojo massacre happened. I will get my revenge because now, whoops, my powers have doubled. Jeffrey has evolved. All of my team basically has evolved. Rocket is a new team member, but he's not going to work at all here because it's a normal type in a fighting dojo. And I'm doing the same mistake again, you say, of fighting two trainers at the same time. Well, I say, nah, I'll win today. I will destroy these guys so simply. Look at that. Only one Pokemon. A Primeape. A Primeape of all things. My monkey is so much stronger than that. Look at all. Look at that. Jeffrey is out of here. Oh no, focus energy. Oh no, he's going to crit. What is he going to crit? The air? Because, oh, he survived 1 HP. Seismic Toss. It is based on around your level, not on how strong you are. You can't crit with Seismic Toss. Look at that. One trainer already down. Black belt, Aaron, more like black belt, waste of time. Look at that, second trainer. Get out of here. Look at Mankey, even weaker than the Primeape. Jesus, get out of here. What are you doing here? Look at another Mankey. Get out. I don't need to waste my time on you. Look at Fly with a cheater. Of course now this Primeape will die. Fly would kill it. One-shot it. Look at that. Close my eyes. And look at that. Now, I'm on a roll now. What I need to do is, I should have bought healing items. I forgot to buy them between episodes. It's okay. I'll use an hyper potion. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Jeffrey, 36 HP. Now, I'll defeat the Fighting Dojo boss, the Karate Master, the leader. I'll destroy you. And I get the reward, which is one of those two Pokemon that are in there. Now, I'll destroy you so easily. Look at that Hitmonlee. One of the better fighting type Pokemon in the game. Fly, get out of here. Don't mind this clicking noise. Don't mind it, just my chair. I have the loudest chair known to man. That is if you can hear it. If you don't hear it, I'm just complaining at nothing. That is foresighting. What are you identifying as? As a loser? Because you're dead! Get out of here! And a level up. I should have done this from the start. Why didn't I? Well, because I'm still learning. This is my first ever hardcore Nuzlocke. And regular Nuzlockes, I only did like 2 of them, if I recall correctly. Yeah, maybe, I think. I don't know, actually. Like maybe 1, 2, 3? Like 3 Nuzlockes already on the hardcore Nuzlocke. I don't need training. The only thing I need is to win. I only need the W's. Get out of here, Hitmonchan. Look at that sky uppercut. Oh, yes. Okay, that was kind of strong. Wing attack. Sweep. Cleared. Finally. The redemption arc on the massacre is finally over, you guys. I am proud of my team. I'm proud of what we accomplished today. Now that I defeated this guy over here, he will give him a choice of one of 2 Pokemon. Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. Now, there's a clear choice, which is Hitmonlee. Why is that, you say? Well, both of these Pokemon are fighting types. There's attack scales to attack, regular attack, not magic attack. Not special attack, I should say. But I'm thinking of a name, sorry. But the thing is, Hitmonlee learns fighting type moves, as you should, and Hitmonchan only learns like one or two. The cool thing about Hitmonchan is that he learns all of the elemental punches: Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. Excellent coverage, don't get me wrong, it's perfect. The thing is, they are all special moves. And as I said, Hitmonchan is an attacking Pokemon. He only scale his attack stat is much bigger than his special attack. So this Hitmonchan would do basically nothing. I tried to use him, I really did. He only learned like two moves, which was like Mach Punch and Sky Uppercut, as you saw. The only two moves to the Elite Four is not a good idea. Hitmonlee, on the other hand, I'm not using it, but he learns better moves. But I already have a fighting type, which is Monkey. In fact, he's getting behind the levels, such as Roy, but Monkey is weaker. So let's place him up front. Let's give him a time to shine in Silph's company. Now, this area is a maze. If you aren't aware of the what should I call it, the challenge of Silph's Cove, is essentially there are these panels over here. These panels teleport you to a place, to one place. I would say I was almost saying it was random, but it isn't. It just teleports you to a place in this company, and you don't know where in the first time, and in the second time, all of these places look exactly the same. I'm just going to say it outright. This thing is a freaking dungeon, and I just can't imagine what it would have been like in the original games, where you had simply no idea what anything would look like. I actually don't remember how it is you're supposed to. Where is the correct panel for you to find the other correct panel, which lets you find a key, which lets you open the doors. I'm not really sure. I think it's like the 6th floor or some shit like that. Either way, I'll keep playing normally, but if I eventually get lost, I will just pause the video, and once I return, everything would have been sorted out. It's not here. Oh shoot. Well, behold, the magic of editing. Look at that. Did you see that? I just defeated him. He didn't even have time to process what happened. I just cleared the floor with him. Alright, now I think I'm supposed to... Oh, what's that over there? And by the time I clap again, it will all be over soon. And would you look at that? Besides me almost accidentally closing the game between pausing the recording, it's all good. See, look at that. I even forgot the bit I was doing of clapping and clapping again. It's all back to the same place that it was, but you know how it is. I just panicked. I just defeated that guy and I was like, okay, sure, this works. What doesn't work is that I'm completely lost. I would pretty much love to progress. I'll keep going. I'll give it like 2 minutes and then I'll just start running around. Let's see. Let's play the game normally. Let's go to the 9th floor. Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think that's it. Dodging all the trainers in my path. Okay, perfect. Now, I think we need to go over here. Okay. I'm officially lost. I'm going to stop recording right now, and once I return, I'll have this key and we'll be set to continue. And we're back! How's it going, everyone? Now, finally, we have the card key. Finally, we can progress. Jesus. I don't like this Silphco at all. Sure, it's funny or whatever. It's the 5th floor, that was it, not the 4th one. It was actually really simple once I remembered how to go. I'm running out of batteries. Couldn't have waited 2 more seconds. Anyway. Could have been earlier, but you know, it is what it is. Now that we have the card key, now finally we can keep going. I'll keep recording like normal to keep you up to speed to some things that happened. That nothing much actually did happen. Funny, almost died to a Golbat. It was so embarrassing. I got confused, flinched 3 times in a row, and the one time which was like turn 3 or whatever, where I managed to not get flinched and not get hit myself in confusion, he missed. Not a good move on you for your PR management, Graveler, I must say. Meanwhile, Monkey over here has been sweeping. The fact that many of the opponents have like Radicates and Magnemites and Magnetons is really helping it out. Look at that. Funny, come on, now not in front of the people. Thank you. What's that? Oh, an Arbok. Come on, Magnitude. Show him what's what. Magnitude 8, perfect. Another thing I've noticed is that the Pokemon are really low leveled, which is surprising, to say the least. Like, I was expecting them to be a little bit stronger. Like, at level 30s or something. Some are level 30. Don't get me wrong, but like, not the majority, which is surprising. I thought silph was supposed to be really harder. Anyways, floor 9th floor. Now I can use a key card and progress with the story. I'll talk to this lady, and now my team is fully healed. I also gave Funi the Quick Claw. I found it while exploring. I don't know, I don't remember when. But now its speed should not be an issue. Now I think you'll be able to outspeed some opponents. My mouse cursor keeps showing up. Isn't there an option to remove the mouse cursor? Ah, look it up. Later. Now let's just kill this guy. There we go. There we go. Funny strength. See? Whoop. Not finding him a chop. Nuh-uh. Absolutely not. Let's just surf. Also between during the time, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Between me not recording and exploring, I also left the silph and I bought some hyper potions and some full heals. So now I don't need to go back as much. What I do need... What? Where am I? This isn't the correct way. No, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. I'm tweaking. Here it is. Now, Funny up front, and I'll face off against my rival Green. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's the funny thing. I don't care, Gary. Or Green. I should have called you Green. I was... Green? I should have called you Gary instead of Green. But, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to get to it as quickly as possible. I don't care about your name. I'll call you whatever I want. I could call you Ass for it, for all I care. But no, I decided to be respectful to the canon. Mostly. I think your actual name is actually Blue, Green is the girl character. But, you know, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude. Look at Venusaur, level 4. This is what I was expecting. This is... The level scaling in this game is so fucking weird. I swear to you. I've been fighting level 26s. Most of the time, level 28s, 29s. Sometimes level 31, level 32. Now this guy rocks up with level 40. I get it, he's a rival. He's a boss battle. But Jesus Christ, dude. In a normal run where you are just playing, silph is just either the roughest part of the game because the amount of poison types and the amount of Pokemon just have to beat if you don't know where you're going, which was kind of my case. I have an idea, but you know, I got lost either way. And you're just fighting enemy after enemy after enemy, or you just skip everything. You're way under leveled. If I didn't have performance enhancements, look at that damage. I would have been so under level. I would have had to grind a lot. And that's not fun, at least for me. Like, sure, grinding a bit between gyms, fighting some trainers is the name of the game. Right? Yeah, I think that's it. And I have no problem with grinding, or I'm not one of those that if you need to grind for at least 10 seconds, it's the worst game ever. I don't mind it. But you should able to progress normally. Sure, have a rougher time if you don't fight every single trainer. If you don't fight them all, sure, whatever. But if you do fight them, it's still not enough sometimes, right? Sometimes enemies will just be stronger than you. And I don't like that. Fire Red, I love this game, I really do, but it has some choices, man. I just can't get past it. That I just don't understand at all. But this is just the awkward min game portion. Like, it's for no reason that the level cap for Sabrina's gym is the same level cap for Koga. Because you either go for Koga and get swept because even if he's the fifth gym leader, he has a level 43. Like, what's up with that? At least level 30s, level high 30s, level 35, level 38. That would have been better. And then it would make sense for me to go to the 6th city gym and fight over there. But no, I have to figure it out by myself. People call it freedom, open world. Oh my god, we love that. You don't love that. You really don't. That's my hot take for open worlds. I'm on a rant, but I don't care. You you talk about how, oh, I love open worlds. I love the ability to choose. You don't. What you do in open worlds is you want to figure out the correct path. The correct. Oh, you have to do this first. You have to do that first. Look at that. I'm so good at this game. I understand everything, and that's fun. That's fine. I think I completely agree to some extent. Breath of the Wild, it's a great example of that. Tears of the Kingdom, which is Breath of the Wild 2. They're all great examples of that. But, oh, I forgot you gave us a Lapras. I'll call you Dean. But right, the Breath of the Wild managed to exceed expectations because every enemy is always the strongest. Unless you go to Hyrule Castle, which sure, there you have the really strong enemies. It's basically the final dungeon. Of course, there are more stronger enemies there. But you can do whatever you want. Meanwhile, other games, even in Pokemon, don't lie to me. Pokemon, what was it? It's not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. It One of the main selling points is that it's an open world. Oh, you can go to the Ice City in first. You can go to that place second. You can go to Dragon type or whatever it's called, last or whatever. You can do the first gym last. You can't. Sure, in paper, technically you can do that, but what's the level doesn't scale at all. If you go to the eighth gym city, you'll fight like you're supposed to know that it's the eighth gym, and most Pokemon will be super strong, super high level. You're not supposed to go there normally, and if you do manage to beat it, you'll be way over level for the rest of the game, and that's not cool. That's not fun for me. Being OP has its strong points. I really like to be strong in games. I really like to sweep enemies just like that. Look at that. I'm sweeping Giovanni right now. But that's because I chose to do something else. And I knew what I was getting myself into. And that's okay. I don't know where I lost myself in the middle of it of where I was trying to get at. My point is that Pokemon Fire Red is not a really good example of open world in games, of where you should go next, where you should do next. And some other games that came after it did a better job. The Pokemon Fire Red is Gen 1. Many people love it. Many people say it's the best game. I don't agree with that. Straight up, I don't agree. There are so many better games out there in the Pokemon franchise, and I'm not one of those, oh, Gen 5 was an underrated gem, oh, Gen 4 was every retired. I don't even know my favorite generation. On the top of my head, sure, I like Gen 6, and that's a hot take in of itself. Yeesh. I just get all worked up because of that. Because I hate Pokemon discourse. I don't really hate it. Now I'm just getting myself carried away because of my rant. Let's just calm down and focus on what's important. Team Rocket is out of Saffron City. We can finally challenge Sabrina, the 6th gym leader. Jesus. I need a breather. Let's fight the gym. Alright? And another teleporting puzzle with some more enemies for you to defeat. Again, I don't like teleporting puzzles, but Sabrina is actually not the worst because you can look at the other rooms, and if you're not really that, what's the word? Not really lost, you can kind of get an idea. Like, for example, there's Sabrina right there. That's the gym leader. If I teleport over here, I know that I'm on top now. So I have a frame of reference. Silph code just says what floor you're in. But most of the doors are locked. You don't know where you're supposed to go. You don't know when, where, how. And the worst part is you don't need to teleport to complete the silph company. If you had to, then that would be a different thing. But to get the car key, you don't even need it. It's just there to confuse you. Maybe that's the point of the dungeon, which I'm going to call it. Maybe that's the brilliant genius, the unspoken genius of the game that I'm not getting, but this is much better, and it's right after. You're supposed to do this right after, and it's already much better. In the middle of my rant, I almost sacrificed my Persian, but I don't care. I'm so worked up. Let's just finish this. I don't know where Sabrina is. I don't know how to get to her. Whew. I'm getting hot just by talking all that. Let's just hope Persian doesn't go over the level cap. And just keep sweeping. Keep sweeping, my boy. Yikes. Okay, confuse rate. Come on, don't let me down, brother. You're letting me down, brother. You didn't let me down, bro. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going forward. And now I'm back at that room again. And look at that, there's Sabrina, right here. Now, let's just fight her. I don't care about the other trainers. I just said you should fight the other trainers to get more EXP to level up. But I have rare candies. I don't need to do that. That's just a waste of time. What I do need is to beat the game, to beat the challenge. And the way I do that is to beat the gym leader. So let's start. Level, I forgot to heal up, but you know what? That's fine. Kadabra will fall either way. You're strong, child, but I am beyond strength. Feint attack. Again, look at that. Get out of here. There we go. See, it wasn't that bad. And now we get a level up. Look at that. Closer to the level cap already. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm breathing in, breathing out. I don't know how this will affect your headphone experience. But I need a breather. 2 rants just like that. It kills a motherfucker. And a critical hit just like that. Come on, Persian. Venomoth, a poison type. Brings me back to my other point that I brought up in previous videos. Gen 1 doesn't have variety. What is a poison type doing in here? If it's just to fake you out, look, oh, you're expecting a psychic type Pokemon? Well, surprise, it was me, Venomoth! Like, sure, that would work if Venomoth wasn't weak and it wasn't a poison type, which adds nothing. If it was, let's see, you would use, if it was a fighting type, like in a fighting though, if Sabrina out of nowhere just threw in a Machamp, now that would be insane, because for preparing for a psychic type gym, you're expecting to bring in fighting types, the dark types and Pokemon like that. And she would just pull up with a fighting type, you would have to change your strat all on its own. You would have to think for yourself, ooh, what should I do in this situation? But she doesn't need one because Alakazam is Calm Mining, and that is really, really bad. Come on, Jeffrey, just kill him. Quick attack, come on. A Hyper Potion, oh no. And Jeffrey just almost died. Okay. Let's calm down, Let's think for a second. I don't want to bring Persian Run just like that. I think I'll send in Bubbles, because I think it's the Pokemon with the highest defense stat. Because I'm Persian at a future site, perfect. I could have switched into Persian, but that's okay. He hits me with a Psychic. Jesus, that was so strong. I think there will have to be some sacrifices. Okay. Who has the highest attack stat? 74, 91, 94, 63, 78. So Gyarados is the strongest. Which is the strongest one right now. And it's one of the fastest Pokemon. Oh my god, so many of my Pokemon have 80-40 speed. Huh, that's curious. Except Persian. Okay. So Roy right now is my trump card. What I need to do is to sacrifice a Pokemon to get Roy safely in. Maybe I lose Roy also, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I don't want to lose Bubbles right now. So I'll send in Funi. He will get it with a Psychic type. I'm sorry. What? Future Sight? Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, Funi. You were a valiant Pokemon. But it's a shame you have to end like this. Now, I'll send in Roy. If I knew Alakazam was future sighting... No, never mind. I would have get hit with the other future sight. He would have died either way. Now, I have 2 turns to beat this. Roy will surf. And Sabrina has an Hyper Potion. It's so Jover. It's Jover. Dragon Rage. How much damage does this do? Jesus. And Arcaren, Roy is dead. Roy is dead. Okay, 2 deaths. That's still not bad. I'll send in Rocket. The fastest of my Pokemon. With black glasses. What move is stronger? Bite or Feint Attack? I think it's Feint Attack. But let's double check. Okay, no. They're the same, okay. Feint Attack just doesn't fail. Doesn't miss. Hit once. Okay. This turn, Alakazam will Future Sight. Okay. Now, if she doesn't Hyper Potion, Feint Attack, and it's over. Thank God. Thank you, Persian. And with that said, we've beat the 6th gym. And finally, in a long while, we'll be increasing our level cap to level 47. Blaine until we defeat Blaine, the 7th gym leader. Alright. Whew, that was close. Well, close is a strong word. If Persian would have died, that would have been tricky. Because then Bubbles and Jeffrey are almost dead. I don't think they would have been able to outspeed. Sure, the AI would have choked and Future Sight give me 1 or 2 free hits. But I don't think I would have got it out of there if Persian had an outspeed. Let's just leave. Now the worst part about Sabrina's gym, you never know where to go next. I think I have to go here. Okay, perfect. And let's go. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. Bury our valiant heroes. And let's make a eulogy for them. Roy, you were an attempted scam. You were such a good Pokemon. You didn't see many battles. Most of your levels were true rare candies, I'll admit. But when you showed up, you were a really prevalent member on the team. I don't think we would have been gotten here if it weren't for you. Maybe. That's debatable. And Funi, I just gave you the quick claw. I'll take it off your corpse, if you don't mind. Okay, Funny, what should I say? You were one of the first Pokemon ever in the run. Like, at first I dissed you. I didn't have any expectations for you, even when you were just a Geodude. But you really pulled your weight. You really surprised me in a positive way. Because many Poison-type Pokemon wouldn't have been dealt the same if it weren't for you. Alakazam was kinda good, but you were great. If you could evolve to a Golem, you would have really gone up some points, in my opinion. If I had a way to evolve, if I knew some way, I could probably cheat in and way to evolve trade evolutions. But that's besides the point. Even as a Graveler, you were a really strong team member. Now let's look at the box. What do we have? We lost our Gyarados and our Graveler. I don't want a, a water type. We already have bubbles for that. Ghastly is a trade evolution. I really want to use it. But you know what? Oddish is forever burden. Actually, the move deleter is really close either way. There are some new encounters to be had. Let's not forget that. There are some plenty new encounters yet to have. I'll for now rock with this team of 4. I'll go to Cinnabar, I'll check every single cave and thing yet next episode. Let's try and get a new team on the run. Some solid choices: Pidgeot, Blastoise, Persian, Mankey. There are some solid Pokemon over here. And sure, we have Snorlax, we have Leon. But let's not just yet make them a member of the team. Right now, what I need to do is really simple actually. Is to say to you, have you liked the video yet? Have you subscribed yet? Subscribe. The button right below you should now be sparkling. Do something like subscribe, subscribe, press the button you know you want to. Did you know that my goal for the end of the year is to reach 100 subs? Help me reach that sub goal. And that by next time, I expect to see you again. My name is Savalido, and I'll see you again with a new video tomorrow. Bye.